And welcome back to another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. Today is Tuesday the 27th. I was just going to touch on a subject that came up in the last video. Uh, there was a debate on whether, Dollar Tree was being fair with not letting us look, and it turns out they proved my point. We went back as a part of an experiment to see if they were being honest and that they didn't get their trucks in, or they just plain out. We had literally people tell us they didn't get their trucks at all, and we did go back to some of them stores, and they had put them out another day or two later. And by the time we got to some of them, they were already on the store floor and picked through. And I'm just very disappointed with the lying and hoarding, if you will, because we don't know for sure if customers all went through them. I'm just very disappointed, and like I say, I had some people say in the comments that basically I'm overblowing it. They didn't say it as in such a manner, but they acted like I was overblowing it, and I'm sorry that you're wrong, because it's proof right here this morning that, well, not with what I'm showing, but it's proof with what I'm saying this morning, that they lie to you. They just do not want to. Honestly, I don't know why they don't just get out of the movie business altogether, because a lot of us in the community trek to these stores. We risk our lives every time we get into a car and go on these interstates and off these exit ramps and stuff. We could get sideswiped. We could be mugged. I mean, I go to a city where literally people will come up to you and hit you up for money. I could be stabbed, and this is all in the sake of going to check out these Dollar Trees. And then you got some that don't even go by the rules at all. They're not supposed to put them out to the following week, and then they'll put them out like that Wednesday or Thursday. And then when you get there, they're already picked through. So either people are coming in off the street or in the neighborhood are going over there to hoard them all, or the workers are going through them on their own time and, taking what they want, which makes me mad, because we simply call before we get down there and we see which ones we'd have the best shot at. And then when you're told, oh, well, we didn't get a truck, and you've been told by 5 other stores that you got a truck, some definitely complied, but a majority of them said no. And I don't understand how anyone could defend their actions on it when you're just asking nicely. You're not giving them attitude. I know they maybe get a lot of calls about the Dollar Tree movies, but you're going to get a lot of calls on that kind of thing. And when I worked in a store, if you treated customers as poorly as some of these workers did, my manager, Wayne, I'm not going to say his last name, but Wayne, when I worked at a grocery store, if you treated a customer like that, he'd call you in the office, and there wouldn't be any more of that. And if you did it again and was accused of being rude to a customer, he would have fired you on the spot. And that's what they need to do. They need to weed the, that's what they say in politics, they need to drag the swamp. That's what they need to do with a lot of these workers. My wife went yesterday to a store, and she asked about them. They hadn't had them out yet. And what's the lady do? Well, we just got a truck, and we got a lot of load. And it's like, I doubt you got a truck, because if you had a truck, you wouldn't be wandering the store. I think you'd be out doing stuff. And she just didn't want to ask anybody either. So she literally didn't say no, but she didn't give her an answer. She just walked away. And if that's the attitude they're going to have, it's just ridiculous. I don't mean to rant, but I needed to address that, because I can't believe people on here want to be treated like that, and they think it's excusable. It's not excusable. I'm not trying to hate anybody that disagrees with me. I know you are entitled to our opinions, but I feel like we get treated like this every time we walk into a store. And this is not like every week we go in there and ask, or sometimes it ain't even every month. Last time it was like 2 months ago. And that's they're not going to really remember us because all the people we've asked, the people were different. So, and that's the thing. A lot of these stores don't even keep the same workers because it's probably because of their attitude. I would guess, but that's my rant a little bit on this. But I needed to touch upon this, and I don't mean to bring the video down, but I see what you guys are dealing with out there. If you like being treated like that, that's on you. But I don't like being treated like that. Because I come on a fixed income, I have to go to places like the Dollar Tree. Because I can't just go to Amazon and Walmart every week. And, you know, I wish I could get review copies every week to review. I don't get them for free. They cost me money out of pocket. I've got a little son, 2 years old. He needs diapers. He needs clothes. I can't just put my needs over his needs. And that's the pettiness in it. I don't understand. I'm not saying I should get every movie that's every store, but if I'm willing to drive, say, 80, 85 miles, I should be able to give the option. But that's just my rant, and I'm sure there are many in the community that feel this way. I heard different people saying they were already picked through, and some places hadn't even put them out yet, which I respect that to a degree because at least they're not rushing to get them out on their own time so they can pick through them. But let's get started this morning. First off the deck here is a featuring 10 favorite princess tales, Beauty and the Beast. Over 7.5 hours and 2 DVDs on this one. That's a Cinedigm title. It's a video brinquedo. Like I said, it has 10 classic fairy tales on this one. Almost halfway to 500 minutes on this as well. 2.0 stereo. And you can go to CineDimeEntertainment.com to find out more on their movie vault, if you will. And just look at the back. Like I said, I'm not trying to bring the video down. I probably won't even rant anymore throughout any of these videos on the movie pickups, but I just had to do a part 2 to the last thing because I just don't understand how anybody could defend their actions like that. And then I picked up Kenny. Charming, disarming, and funny as hell. The perfect antidote to any disappointing summer blockbuster, says William Thomas of Empire. It's a Xenon Pictures, anamorphic widescreen 16:9. Clocks in at 93 minutes, and it's saying it's a Jacobson brother film as well. And it gets us. I might watch this actually. Supposedly, this gets like a whole slew of like really high recommendations. I mean, like I never seen a comedy get so many. See it there in the back? It's like 7 or 8. You know, 6 or 7 at least. You know, praising this movie. So I might set that one aside. Watch that tonight. Let you know how it is. And then I picked up Brighton Sharbino and Dominic Monaghan and Radio Flash. Who Survives After the Blackout. And this is an IFC Midnight for my IFC Midnight fans out there. It's also a Shout Factory as well. 102 minutes, anamorphic widescreen, 5.1 Dolby Digital presented. Let's see, 2019 I'm seeing. So this isn't very old. It's about maybe a couple years old. Does have Brighton Sharbino of The Walking Dead. Plays the teenager Reese in this. Okay, I guess it's looks like it's Carl. I didn't know that was his name. I know that's his name in the show, but I didn't know his real name was Brighton Sharbino. Okay, so it's Carl. Plays the character of Reese. It kind of sounds very much in the vein of Walking Dead, except in this case it's about let's see. A nuclear strike causes an electromagnetic pulse that cuts off all power, water, and communication to the entire western United States. So, kind of has that Walking Dead without the zombies feel to it. Sounds really interesting. And that has Brighton Sharbino. Or Brighton Sharbino, however you want to pronounce it. And then I got a movie starring Tom Hiddleston, who played Loki in the Marvel universe, Jeremy Irons, Sienna Miller, Luke Evans, and Elizabeth Moss. A masterpiece as the film stage, and it's the movie by Ben Wheatley. High Rise from the acclaimed novel by J.G. Ballard. Right here, it comes complete with a slip. Clocks in at exactly 2 hours, 2015, 239 by 1 widescreen, and it's rated R. So, looks pretty interesting. It looks like there's got a guy, a guy falling there. I don't know if you can see it on video right there. I don't know if this is about, death and intrigue from a high rise. I don't know if a lot of death goes on in this, like people are thrown from it, or it's a luxurious apartment in a high-tech skyscraper location. Places him amongst society's upper class. Life seems like paradise to the solitude-seeking Lang, but as power outages become more frequent, building flaws emerge, mainly on the lower floors. Social strata begins to crumble, and the building descends into a class war. So I guess on each level, again, I don't know, it sounds like the lower levels you go to, the less money you have, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of a weird scenario kind of thing. Film 4 on a Magnolia Home Entertainment as well. Let's look at Tom Hiddleston on the back looking down from the skyscraper. Has a really shiny slipcover as well, as you can see. Kind of has that film strip thing going on the back there too, going across. But apologize for a little bit of rant this morning, but that had to been said. And then I had it upside down. Movie starring Donald Sutherland, Brooke Adams, Leonard Nimoy, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Kind of random that this popped up in here, because I had bought this on eBay because I couldn't find it, and then I randomly found it just the other day. MGM. This is probably my favorite Invasion, the Body Snatcher type rendition. I did like the one with Meg Tilly as well. I thought that one was really well done. This one's PG, 1978, 117 minutes. It does come in 185 by 1 and 133 by 1 full screen. So I don't know if it's two options for full and wide on this. That's what it sounded like. It has English and French mono audio. English is in stereo. And it does have subtitles for the English, Spanish, and the French. It comes with this little cardboard thing. Once you take the plastic off, this comes off too. But glad I got it again, because the one I got on eBay, I think the person had sent it to me. I think it had got creased or cut or something. I don't think they knew it when they sent it, and then when I opened it, it started unraveling. I don't know. I'm kind of glad I picked it up again anyway. But that's Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And then I picked up The Legend of Billie Jean Special. Fair is Fair edition. Includes commentary track with stars Helen Slater and Yeardley Smith. It's a Mill Creek from TriStar Pictures, PG-13. 178 by 1. And 1 hour 35 minutes. This is a very underrated movie. I know when it came out, it was a box office flop. I think they paired Pat Benatar to do the soundtrack with this movie, thinking with her success and these young stars that it was probably going to be a big box office smash. It's one of those cult following kind of movies. When you watch it, you're going to love it. So it's such a simple plot that gets worse as the movie goes on, in terms of how deep the hole is getting buried for our stars in this. They do, they try to make, like she says, fair is fair. That's what she tries to do. She tries to make it, she wants fairness for her brother losing his motor scooter because of a neighbor or a village bully or a town bully. The bully's a jerk, obviously, and the father's just as much, if not much more of a jerk as the son. And pretty much everybody should know what Legend Billie Jean is about. Stars Helen Slater here, and it has like very young Christian Slater. Has a very good actor Peter Coyote in here as well. The actress who plays Maggie, that does the voiceover for Maggie in The Simpsons, or no, is it Maggie? I'm not sure if it's Maggie or. Yeah, I think it's Maggie she does the voice for in The Simpsons, is in this as well. I always get the two characters mixed up on who does the voices of that, or for The Simpsons, but I'm pretty sure it was Maggie she does the voice for. But really good movie. I'm glad I picked it up. And then I picked up a double feature of The Curse of King Tut's Tomb and Merlin's Apprentice. This was a Kmart exclusive, so very nostalgic here for me. Seeing we have no longer have a Kmart in our area. It's an Echo Bridge title as well. King Tut's Tomb clocks in at 170 minutes, and Merlin's Apprentice clocks in at 185 minutes. Merlin's Apprentice was given the Dove seal of approval as well. Both features are in widescreen presentation. It's saying Merlin's Apprentice has violence and mild profanity. And if I didn't say, this is an Echo Bridge release here. So it's kind of cool to still see Kmart stuff circulating, and I like that every time I get a Kmart one, especially if it's something I need. And then I picked up, I was very happy to get this. I heard of Blu-rays out there too, but I've never saw it at any of the stores. But I'm just as happy with the DVD, at least I got it now. A Shudder exclusive, Boar. In the Outback, No One Can Hear You Squeal. Bloody good time from start to finish. This does have Bill Moseley in it, and the former WWE wrestler Nathan Jones. Oh, he's a real gigantic guy. I believe they said this is a remake or a reboot of the movie Razorback. A thoroughly entertaining and wildly savage bloodbath, says Dread Central. This was a Shudder release too as well, and is also an RLJ Entertainment film as well. Clocks in at about 96 minutes. A 2x40 by 1 widescreen presentation, and it has a 5.1 Dolby Digital sound here. Comes with English subtitles, French and Spanish as well. Does come in conjunction with Universal Slaughter Effects, Ozpix, and Shoreline. I'm going to say Entertainment, but that's Boar. Really cool cover there. Was able to find that, so now I don't need it. And then I picked up a copy of this for me and my mother, because she's a big Billy Graham fan. It's My Hope America with Billy Graham, and this is really, really heavy. It's probably one of the heaviest thinly produced, DVD, plain DVD setup here that I've ever lifted. It's like, yeah, it's saying it's a 3 DVD set with over 7 hours of material. Basically, Billy Graham is a televangelist. Talks about God, to high levels, but I dare say he's probably the most passionate of evangelists that, he's no longer with us, but I picked it up for that reason, just because, doesn't hurt, special presentations, the cross, defining moments, lose to gain, My Hope America programs, evangelism tools, and a slew of other features on this one. And like I said, this is a really heavy one, so if you pick this up, it's worth it, just for the dollar alone, even if you're not real religious. But I did used to watch this as a kid. I'd glance at it. I always wondered why my mom would watch it, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. I thought I'd pick it up anyway, and that's My Hope America with Billy Graham. And then I picked up Well, it's also pretty defining to get it right now, especially with the America being a theme with, I don't know, just the country just being in such disarray with everything with violence and uh, split down the middle on the election and so on. And then I Agnes Dane, Jonathan Pryce, Fiona Shaw, Greta Scacchi, I think, Lorenzo Allchurch, The White King, a mix of 1984, The Hunger Games, and The Goonies. And Jonathan Pryce in this plays in Game of Thrones as well. Bonus behind the scenes featurette, cast and directors and interviews. Clocks in at 89 minutes, 5.1 surround, 2.0 stereo as well, 235 by 1. It's a mini bus presentation. Gets a slew of accolades from The Guardian, The Upcoming, Pop Matters, and Wow 247. So it gets a lot of praise from those prospective trades, if you will. The White King. See what I'm talking about? It's like they get all. This is praising the film right here, all the orange. And that's The White King. Starring a Game of Thrones actor, Jonathan Pryce. And then I got an old snapper case here, magnificent national sensation, says the Washington Post. It's the best of Chris Rock show, HBO home video. Comes with a little snapper case here, which I really like that. I miss the days of those not being a thing. Clocks in at only about an hour. 4:3 aspect ratio. Says visit us on the web at hbodvd.com, which I don't know if is even under fruition anymore. But I guess it basically features such classic moments from a younger Chris Rock here when he had a show on HBO. I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of late night comedy sketch shows, that comedy kind of thing. I never was big on Letterman and just any of them. I'm not really big on any of that. Let's look at the back. But I'm not really big on late night comedy shows. I'd rather just watch a movie or something like that. But then I got the Disaster Collection 5 movies. Echo Bridge has The Epicenter, Chain Reaction, Earth Moved, Fire from Below. Not Fire from Down Below with or Fire Down Below with Steven Seagal. It's a different one. This one stars Kevin Sorbo. The Day the Sky Exploded. I'm not sure who's in that one. Paul Hubschmid and Madeline Fisher. But, yeah, it's like basically one compilated disaster collection, if you will. In other words, Echo Bridge, like I said, almost clocks in at 440 minutes total. They're all pretty much from different companies. One's from Screen Media Films, another one is, I can't make that one out, but it's PM, it says, for its distribution company. I know I've seen the logo before, but I can't remember what it's called. PM Entertainment Group. Okay. Let's see. Some movies they tell. I guess they do tell all of them. Okay. Well, Epicenter's 102 minutes. Chain Reaction's 91 minutes. The Day the Earth Moved is at 76 minutes, and Fire from Below 89 minutes, and The Day the Sky Exploded was 80 minutes. Yeah, The Day the Earth Moved was the shortest of the 5. Really like the theme going for this one, the way it looks with the Statue of Liberty on the cover. And then I picked up a classic mystery collection, 6 features. Mr. Wong and Nancy Drew are featured on this. Mysterious Mr. Wong, The Mystery of Mr. Wong, Phantom of Chinatown, The Black Book, Mr. Wong in Chinatown, and Nancy Drew Reporter. And they're all relatively short. The only one that's really full length, I would say, is The Black Book. It clocks in at 89 minutes, and it's from 1949. The rest are all around that 60-minute time frame. But 6 features from Echo Bridge, clocks in at 420 minutes in total length. Sure, they're all based on the front and the back. It looks like they're like semi-colored to a point, kind of like colorized, if you will, with that really, really badly done colorized that they decided to do. I get making it color, but I'd almost rather have it black and white rather than making it look like they're from the planet Mungo or or whatever. I don't like it when they colorize it so much that it makes them look like in some cases their hair's like orange, or you know what I mean, instead of red, it's orange, or whatever. But I think sometimes the black and white makes the picture crisper looking to me. And then I got Dyingkrueger and The Fade, inspired by true events and edge of deceit thriller. Dyingkrueger is superb, says The Hollywood Reporter. Rated R, 107 minutes. From 2017, 239 by 1 widescreen presentation. Magnolia Home Entertainment. 5.1 Dolby Digital. And a few subtitle tracks on this as well. And then the movie's been called Gripping, so I don't know if it is or not. Just because some people think it's gripping, it might not be for other people. I don't know where I put that. Okay, next up, sorry about that, guys. I had to look for something. United We Stand, Julian Ovenden, Chris Riley, Matt Willis, Edmund Kingsley, Leon Vickers. Allies. Not rated, Summerwood, E1 Entertainment, 93 minutes, 5.1 Dolby Digital, English language and English subtitle. That's all there is on here for subtitles. It's English, so if you need it for other purposes, you're out of luck. It has deleted scenes and behind the scenes featurette. 16 by 9, 239 by 9, or by 1, with a 5-point Dolby Digital sound. And that's Allies. Pretty good looking war drama by the looks. And then Little Rascals, Save the Day. I think this might be part 2 of the Little Rascals. I think there's a standalone Little Rascals movie, and then there's the sequel. 2.0 and 5.1 Dolby Digital. It has 3 different subtitle tracks: English, Spanish, and French. 178 by 1 in hour and 38 minutes, and it's on a dual layer disc, according to the back. PG with some mild rude humor. Pretty basic. Doris Roberts plays in this as well. Pretty bold of them to try and make an updated version of this movie during the time when it come out, because it's just kind of dated. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like you couldn't really capture this time. When this come out, and see the year 2014. If this was when it came out, I don't think it did, but if it did come out that year, just kind of hard to catch. I think this was more like a 90s film, I thought, but it's kind of hard to capture this time and make it, like on the level of it was when it first came out. Very impressionable series back in the day. And just look at the little Rascal gang itself. You probably couldn't make a movie like this because I kind of borderline's kind of racist. I feel not racist, but like with alfalfa and I don't know, just little kids loving each other and stuff. I don't know, just it's cute, but it's kind of like stuff I'm not sure studios would touch right now. It's not that it's a racist show. I'm not saying that, but like I always kind of felt like the alfalfa character was kind of cringy, like because it's kind of like saying that African Americans all have black hair or high hair, and it's just not very politically correct, if you will. It's a product of its time, more or less. But Little Rascals. And then I got Selfie Man 2 here. Not 2, but I got this also. I watched this last night. It's a pretty good little thriller. My only complaint was there wasn't much of Selfie Man in this one. But I did open it to watch, and it did come with a code for a digital code here, and I'm going to give it away here this morning. So if you're interested in this, I'm not going to do a contest. I'm just going to pop it up here. And I'm going to put it up here for about 10-15 seconds. And if you happen to be the first one that gets it, it's yours. Here you go. If you can see it. Yeah, it's going to be hard to see. Okay, that's better. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you happen to not see it, let me know. If you ask about it, I can email you or send it the code to you on Instagram if you spot it first. If you can't read what I did in the video with that, but that's Selfie Man. I'm gonna really read too much about that one. It is rated R. It's from Viva Pictures as well. Pretty good little thriller. I wouldn't really call it balls out scary. It's more about the dark web than anything to do with a Selfie Man. That's my only disappointment with it. But it was a pretty good. Had intense moments here and there. Wasn't the greatest horror film, but you could do a lot worse. But now we're on to the Blu-ray. And then I picked this up. I wasn't sure if I had it on Blu-ray or just DVD. It's a Blu-ray plus DVD combo pack of The Iceman, Loving Husband, Devoted Father, Ruthless Killer. It's an Echo Bridge Blu-ray, which is very cool to get because you pretty much hear the name Echo Bridge, and it's synonymous with DVD usually. But they do come out with some Blu-ray from time to time. I don't think they do like they do with DVD, but I think they've thrown their hat into the ring with Blu-ray as well. I'm glad they have. 105 minutes on this one. I guess he's a serial killer. I guess that's what they're saying. Or a hitman killer, something. He does kill a lot of people in this, based on what I'm reading. From 2018, starring Michael Shannon, Winona Ryder, Chris Evans. Oh, I didn't know Chris Evans was in this. Ray Liotta and James Franco. So, really good cast here. Yep, Ray Liotta, James Franco, and then I guess Michael Shannon plays the killer in this. Interesting. And then I got a kid's title here, The Reef, starring Freddie Prinze Jr., Evan Rachel Wood, Donald Logue, Fran Drescher from The Nanny, John Rhys Davies, Andy Dick, and Rob Schneider. It's called The Reef, a hilarious, fun-filled adventure for the family. And I know I got it on DVD, but I don't think I ever got it on Blu-ray. And I do think The Reef did have a sequel. It's from the Weinstein Company. It's rated G. 78 minutes on this one, and 5.1 I'm not sure what the DTS is, but that's what it's saying. It's a Vivendi Entertainment as well. But it's the Reef. Then I picked up Dimension Extreme. Quentin Tarantino presents Hellride. Madsen, Vinnie Jones, Carradine, and Hopper. Written and directed by Larry Bishop. The rebellion against all there is. Special features. There's a slew of them here. This is very grindhouse-like, so let's be right up your alley if that's what you're looking for. It's rated R. This is about the time, I think, when Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez were really heavily into the grindhouse presentation of their movies. They were kind of going through a grindhouse kick at the time. And I think this kind of was not a spin-off, but very highly motivated off the double feature of Planet Terror and Death Proof with Kurt Russell. Kind of felt like it came off the heels of that double feature, Grindhouse double feature. Full of awesome gunfights and badass characters, says Alex Billington from firstshowing.net. Like I said, it's part of the Dimension Extreme from 2008. Apparently, Quentin Tarantino is the executive producer of this. Like I said, Larry Bishop, who also did Mad Dog Time, also was responsible for this as a director. Had, like I said, Michael Madsen from Kill Bill 1 and 2. Eric Balfour from TV's 24. And Easy Rider, Dennis Hopper are part of a wild motorcycle gang bent on avenging the death of one of their own. Vinnie Jones is the crazed arrow-wheedling rival gang leader. Sounds really fun. Might have to watch this sometime. And that's Hellride. And then I got a movie, a really cool one here, with a really super cool slip cover. Hammer of the Gods Unmissable. Bloody Gore. Includes digital copy on Voodoo as well. Magnet releasing here. Rated R. 2013. Approximately 99 minutes. 240 by 1 presentation. So this is going to look really solid on home video. Does have a slew of special features. And it does have an Access TV look at Hammer of the Gods. So this is I don't know if the Access TV had something to do with the making of this film. But that's Hammer of the Gods. Kind of gives you the name of that. It kind of reminds you of Thor, if you will, from the Marvel Universe. And then I did get in the scenes we're talking about Marvel, I did get a DC movie here. Constantine, City of Demons, the movie. Rated R. 90 minutes on this one. Warner Brothers produced. Let's see. Trying to see the year. Not seeing one currently. Bonus material, a trailer not rated. Rated R, if I did not mention that. And I'm not seeing a year on this one, guys. I don't know if it's, it ain't necessary to them, or I'm sure you could look up what year it is. Just, type in Constantine, City of Demons, the movie, and you got your year. But don't see a year on this one, though. It was directed by Doug Murphy. So type that in too as well if you can't find it when you just type the basic in. But Doug Murphy was the director of this one. Pretty happy to get that nonetheless. And then I picked up Blu-ray plus DVD combo pack of Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Michael Cera and Kat Dennings here. Oh, okay, Kat Dennings from Two Broke Girls. I didn't even realize that was her. I didn't even know she was in. I didn't even know she had played in any movies before. I knew she played in Thor, I think, but I didn't know she played in any of these high school romp kind of movies and stuff. Never got a chance to see this, to be honest. It's PG-13 from Sony Pictures. An all-out fun experience that will make you fall in love with the magic of movies, says Sean Edwards from Fox TV. Has a slew of special features. Blu-ray exclusive telestrator commentary with director and cast as well, and that's Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Kind of has that 80s vibe to it too, as well, with the way, the name of it and stuff. Kind of felt like something that, what's his name? You think of his name? John Cusack would have played in Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. It very, very much sounds like a vehicle for a John Cusack movie to me. Just kind of funny, the name of it and stuff. Kind of fitting for his type of movie. And then I got another steelbook of the movie Wolvesbane, and I can't believe nobody didn't grab this. Just picked up another one. It was just sitting there. Probably somebody would have got it and, not really did anything with it, or would have dented it at some point, and not me. I couldn't see it just sitting there. 90 minutes on this, Echo Bridge. And it is steel, too. Millennium, 5.1 stereo. Says it's from Active Entertainment as well. That's Wolvesbane. Just look at the back. And two more here, and then we're done for this video this morning. I got HDNet, A World Report, Shuttle Discovery Historic Mission. This is from the now, I believe they changed the name of the channel, or they disbanded it, I'm not sure. It's from HDNet. It was on the space shuttle. Clocks in at 50 minutes. 2005. 16 by 9 or 178 by 1. Does have high definition trailers on this physical disc. 2.0 Dolby Digital. Does have Spanish and English subtitles as well. Yes, this is from magpictures.com, or you can go to magpictures.com, I'm sure, to find out any behind the scenes info on this title. Does say for use only, compatible with players, drives, and other playback equipment. Pretty much, if I didn't say it's a Magnolia Pictures. But, that's the historic mission of the Shuttle Discovery. And then finally, I was happy to pick this one up. Kind of reminds me of the movie with not so much the look, but that one with Kevin Costner where there was nothing but water. I can't remember what it was called. Waterworld. This very much reminds me of Waterworld, mixed with a little bit of Star Wars, a little bit, mixed with a little bit like Avatar, like mixed too, starring Tamal Penniket, Laura Vandervoort, and Alan Cumming. Riverworld, based on the acclaimed literary series by Philip Jose Farmer. It's a Vivendi Entertainment release. Got this as I got to more stores. I was starting to see a lot more stores were getting this, so kind of tells me that they didn't really put out all the boxes once again. This was nowhere in any of the ones that we were able to look at. Some of the boxes, it wasn't in any of them. It's in times we did get to look at boxes, there was like 2 or 3 boxes, and it was like they went through the other ones and these are repeats, so we'll just stick these ones out there. I mean, we were able to score pretty good at one store. It was unexpected, which more than made up for the one store, but I don't know. I just was really ticked because we went 85, 90 miles, and that's just one way, and then we had to turn around and go back that, and by the time we got back to the restaurant, The store was it was a Sunday, and the store was closed, and the store was closed, and or the restaurant was closed, and it closed at like 2 o'clock on a Sunday, and I was like, that's unreal. You probably cost yourself Sunday business. I mean, I know you can't stay open real late on Sunday per se, because there's not a lot of business out there, because it's a observation day for religion and things like that. But I think people need things open right now, to get out of the house, escapism, if you will. That's why we do these hunts. That's why we love them. It's escapism. You don't have to deal with the dramatic stuff at your house, your city block, what have you. But that's my haul for today, and I apologize for way earlier in the video review of my haul pickup about the rant, but it had to have been addressed. It just proves my point. After today, I'm not gonna probably rant anymore about the Dollar Tree, because I'm just gonna go with the flow, and if I get bad experiences, that's what I'll go with. But that's my haul video, and if it's ranting, I'm sorry, but it's astute observations of what I see. When I go out, I see what I see, and I appreciate everybody's viewing these. I do them for the love of keeping physical media alive. I know I can't solely do it, but we all need to do it. We all need to group together to do our best to make it keep the format alive, because I don't honestly know what I'd do if they went away, because I really don't have any hobbies. I'm not big on sports. A lot of today's athletes are overpaid. Sports aren't as fun anymore. It just kind of feels like predictable. I don't know. I have these to rely on when I need them, especially during this pandemic. These come in really handy. I put my headphones on. I drowned everything out outside, and movies are a great escape from all the stress. As my good friend Kanisha on Instagram says, she doesn't need the hassle, and she had somebody playing basketball outside her door at like 7 in the morning, because it's a school morning, and she's beside herself in her neighborhood, and it's hard to move out. I'm not sure. At this point, I don't think I'm moving out now, but I am going to be getting a home security system installed, whether it be a Ring or through a company, because I'm tired of the shenanigans and it's been quiet since I called the cops on the neighborhood kids, but I just think with summer around the corner, it's going to get bad, and if I have that sense of mind, sense of security going on, if anything's going on outside when I'm sleeping, it's going to be on video, and that will make me feel better. I will be less stressed. I don't mean to make this about me, but I do have that stuff on my mind constantly. It might reflect in some of the videos. I just want to tell everybody I'm sorry about that, but that's just kind of the way it's been. But that's my video for this morning. I'll take care, everybody. I appreciate y'all. You're good friends, good viewership. However you want to perceive yourself to me. You can perceive me as a viewer, or you can perceive me as a friend. I don't care. I'm down to earth. I don't think because I own a YouTube channel that makes me better than everybody else. I'm just me. I'm just an average Joe. It doesn't, I'm just like anybody else. But that's my video for this morning, and I'll see you again, guys. See you later. Bye.